Super Mario Party Jamboree, even though the title is way too long and, not that great, has ended up being one of the best Mario Party games. At the very least, it's definitely the best game on the Switch, and the biggest reason for that is obviously the reactions. Oh wait, they just took that from Superstars. Okay, it's actually because of the boards. Even though I was really excited for this game, I was really surprised at the quality of the boards. Aside from the very slow pacing and the stupid dumb buddy minigames, wait, what do you mean we play that for no reason? The board gameplay is great, but how do the boards stack up to each other and the rest of the boards in the series? Instead of ranking every board in the whole series again, I'll just rank all the boards from Jamboree, and then place them where they would go in the main list. But I won't place the remakes in the main list because they're already there. Anyway, let's just start the list. Woohoo!
You suck, you jackass!
If you've seen my board rankings before, you knew that I was going to rank Mario's Rainbow Castle in last place. I mean, the items in general make it a little better than the original, but I still just don't like this board from a design perspective. Obviously, Mario Party's always had luck elements, but I just don't like the idea that someone will always see Bowser and won't get an opportunity to get the star until they go around the entire board again. Oh wait, it's Imposter Bowser, my bad. What's even worse is that there's an exclusive item on this board, the Tower Turner. And take a wild guess what it does. This item could really help make this board better. And wait, what's that? It's random if it works or not? Then what's the point of buying this item? Especially since it's more expensive than the other items. The worst part is that I didn't even get the achievement. What a ripoff. So anyway, I still don't like Mario's Rainbow Castle in this game, but luckily for Jamboree, this is the only board in this game I don't like, and it's not even a new board. Yeah, the board selection is that good.
We need tires now, come on, let's go! No tires, just gas! What? You need tires, you idiot!
Out of all the great new boards, one of them has to be last place, and that one is Roll'em Raceway. The main gimmick for this board is that it's one linear racetrack, and the star alternates between the two split paths at the middle of the lap. At the end of the lap, there's another split path where you can finish a lap and receive coins, getting more the more laps you complete, or you can take a pit stop and pay coins to fill up your item slots with different dice items. This includes this board's exclusive item, the Turbo Dice. They suck. You roll 4 dice blocks but pass by every board event, including the star. This board is way too small to account for the 4 dice, and why would you risk passing events when you could just use triple dice instead? Both star paths have spaces that will make you miss the star, with a car chase, that's tied to an achievement for some reason, and launch pads that will send you back to the start on the other path. This is kind of similar to Mario's Rainbow Castle, where you could get screwed over just because you didn't see into the future, but it's way less likely to happen because the star only switches when someone gets it. Even though it's a good board, it still is more annoying than a lot of the other boards, which is why it's ranked second to last on this list. However, on the main list, I'll place it right above Koopa's Seaside Soiree and right below Western Land. Take a guess what's next.
Ah, perfect.
Well, hi there, I'm a cowboy!
Bang, 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 bang. Shoot, bullet gun. Zap, 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 pow, zap, pow. What are they looking at?
Western Land is the board I probably have the least to say about. The main problem here is the same as the original, that being it's way too big. However, in this version, they put an item shop on the outside, so it's not as bad. Also, you can hold more than one item in this game. Also, they added a new way to get to the middle, but that doesn't really help that much because it is in a shorter path, and it still takes a while to get to the end of the board. Another change this version makes is with the train. When you pass by it, you can choose to move 1 or 2 stations, and you still have the chance to move backward. There is a board exclusive item as well, the steamer ticket, that moves the train to an empty station that you walk up to. These changes honestly make this version way more annoying than the original, because getting hit by the train still sends you back to start, and when the train moves way more, you are way more likely to get hit by it. But other than that, it's still the same board as the original, and it kind of balances out.
It's a party.
I was really surprised with how good of a starting board Mega Whaler's Tree Party is. At first, it seems way too simple, but as it goes along, it gets more complex, but not too complex to where it wouldn't make sense as a starting board. Take the Sleeping Wiggler as an example. At first, it doesn't seem too special. It just switches between the 2 shortest paths every time someone lands on specific happening spaces or uses the board exclusive item, the Wiggler Bell. However, occasionally the Wiggler will get mad and change the spaces on his back from blue spaces and lucky spaces to red spaces and Bowser spaces, which is an achievement for some reason. Again, it's not that complex, but it's still an added element that you have to be careful of. The piranha plants as well just start off as generic hazard that takes 5 coins when you land on their spaces, but will take more coins each time someone lands on it. Honestly, I don't even have anything bad to say about this board. It's that good. The Wiggler provides some great strategy, the piranha plants are good hazards, and there's a Goomba cooking a pancake. This is the best board ever. You know, except for the fact that it's only number 4 on this list. And on the overall list, I will place it above DK's Treetop Temple and below Deep Blooper Sea. Yeah, we're just getting started with the quality boards.
Goomba Lagoon.
Goomba Lagoon is another board that seems fairly simple at first, but really shows more complexity as the game goes on. The main gimmick for this board is that the tide changes every other turn, blocking off certain paths, and in some places, completely traps players, assuming they don't have any warp items. There is also the Tide Shell, an exclusive item that changes the tide. Wow, crazy concept. Also, it's an achievement, but at least this one's not random. While I do kind of wish that the tide changed every turn like in Luigi's Engine Room and Woody Woods, it's not at all a bad thing. The tide gimmick makes you really think about what items you want, and there are plenty of shops around, so it never feels like you don't have enough items. While it's possible to get trapped because of the tide, it's really important to always have a way to escape, and there are plenty of items that will do the job. There's also the volcano that erupts whenever someone passes it, for some reason. It will either spit out golden Goombas that will give you coins when you pass them, or lava bubbles that will take coins when you pass them. If it wasn't for another board, Goomba Lagoon would be the most fun to explore in this game, but it only ranks number 3. On the overall list, I'll put it over Goomba's Greedy Gala and under DK Stone Statue. Seriously, how are these boards so good?
Let me in. Let me in.
Before this game came out, I think most people were most excited for Rainbow Galleria based on the trailers, but the one I was most curious about was King Bowser's Keep because they didn't show anything about it, and it looked like a big risk reward with Bowser in the middle, and I love me some risk and reward. Turns out I was correct, and this board has some of the best risk reward in the entire series. Every few turns, Bowser will add more Bowser spaces to the middle section, and by the end of the game it's basically, oops, all Bowsers. You really need to plan out your movements. And it's made even more deadly by the fact that Bowser can just get rid of the roulette and take a star automatically. At first, I thought this was based on what place you're in and how many stars you have, but then I was spared with 13 stars, and I was also ahead of second place by 10 stars, so I have no idea what causes it. But the point is that it can happen, and it's scary. Then on top of that, the happening spaces around the middle will change the direction everyone moves in the middle, as well as changing with the Bowser Byway lever, the exclusive item for this board. So it's safe to say that planning out your movements around the middle section is very important. Speaking of safe, great transition I know, everything that is taken by Bowser is placed in the safe at the top right corner of the board. It has a 2-digit passcode, and whoever gets it correct will get everything inside, and an achievement that I may or may not have cheated. You can't prove anything. Is it really overpowered? Yes. But it also provides some awesome comebacks, so I don't really mind at all. Also, if you don't want it to be a big game changer, then just don't land on Bowser spaces. Duh! But I do wish there was at least some hint to the passcode. Maybe from the Koopa shop or passing the dry blends at the start enough times. Because as it is, it's just a guessing game. Again, I don't really mind overall because it at least has the decency to tell if you got one number correct. And the safe is out of the way, so you have to go out of your way to even attempt the code. Either way, King Bowser's Keep is an excellent board with great risk and reward. And I'll place it over Pirate Dream and under Woody Woods. Wait, why is he called King Bowser in the board title, not Imposter Bowser?
Escalators!
Eels.
Whoa, Rainbow Galleria is number 1? No way! I'm actually kind of shocked. Rainbow Galleria is not only the best board in Jamboree, but is also one of the best boards in general. I know I've been saying how good this board selection is for a while, but Rainbow Galleria is on a whole other level. First of all, I have no idea why they went so hard with the mall gimmick. There's so much complexity, and it all ties back into the theme. First of all, there are a ton of different shops with different gimmicks. There's the main shop, which is just as it always is. The Kamek shop's items all cost 1 coin. There's a shop that's exclusive to the player in last place, a shop that only sells rare items, a shop that only sells boot bells, a shop that only sells gold items, and an exchange shop that will buy your items. On top of all of that, every item you buy will give you 1 raffle ticket to use at the lottery shop. Seriously, they brought back the lottery from Mario Party 4 and rare items from Mario Party 3 just for 1 board. Okay, you can technically get rare items on the other boards, but that's not important. There's also the markup sticker, exclusive to this board, that you can use on another player to make all the shops charge them double for 1 turn. Then every 5 turns, except for the last turn for some reason, there's a flash sale for every shop to be half off, and even the stars half off. All of that already makes Rainbow Gallery one of the best boards ever, and gives the players plenty of reasons to explore the entire mall. And if that wasn't enough, there are 4 stamp stations around the mall, and the stamp card can be turned into the front desk, giving you 10 coins for every stamp, or 50 coins if you have all 4. They really took an Amiibo Festival gimmick and put it into a good game. I'm actually shocked at how packed Rainbow Gallery is with so many gimmicks that all work together perfectly with the theme. In fact, I'm confident in saying that Rainbow Galleria is the best board in the entire series. However, I still want to call it my personal favorite, as I still like Waluigi's Island and Koopa's Tycoon Town a bit more. But Rainbow Galleria can proudly claim the bronze medal on the overall list of boards. So yeah, Super Mario Party Jamboree has an excellent set of boards, and it's easily the best Mario Party game by ND Cube. I don't really want to rank it compared to the rest of the series right now because I know I'll come to regret it, but Jamboree is definitely one of the good ones. You know, aside from playing a minigame to get a buddy only to get them stolen immediately. Seriously, what's the point of the minigame? But the board selection is easily one of the best in the entire series, especially with Rainbow Galleria. Except Rainbow Galleria doesn't have any Goombas cooking pancakes. So, you know, actually, Rainbow Galleria is the worst board in the series.